Hello and welcome back to Linux Academy. In this video, we are going to look at conditionals in Python. Conditionals, like in any programming language, are tests that return a true, false, or a Boolean value, which can be used to make decisions. For our example, we are going to figure out what type of Linux distribution is running on our server. Also note, since we are using a Linux-specific command, this example will only work on a Linux system. To make life easier, let's import a module called platform. This module has a function called Linux distribution, which returns the Linux distribution the server is running. Simple enough. Platform.Linux distribution. If you note the parentheses around the text, they suggest that the value returned by this function is what's called a tuple, which we will cover later in this course. But for now, let's convert the return value into a simple string using the join function and assign it to the variable sysinfo. I could do sysinfo equals .join platform.Linux distribution. And now our sysinfo variable is a string. And we can write a simple test using if. Do if CentOS in sysinfo print CentOS, else Ubuntu in sysinfo print Debian OS, else print unknown OS. As expected, since the server that I am running this on is CentOS, prints out CentOS. Now this is the first time in this course we are seeing the indentation structure in Python. Python does not have any begin or end statements, nor does it have any curly braces to bunch code together or to define functions. So in order to do that, spaces or tabs are used. The preferred method is to use 4 spaces. If you do not follow the indentation, Python will throw an error and you won't be able to run your code. So if I did if CentOS in sysinfo and without any spaces, I just put print Red Hat OS, it would fail with an indentation error. Other commonly used conditionals are number comparisons. So let's generate a random number between 0 and 100 and grade it. So if it's greater than 90, give it an A, 80 to 89, give it a B, etc. For the random number part, let's import a module aptly called random. Import random. And to generate a random integer between 0 and 100, random has a function called randint. And let's assign that to test score. So I could do test score equals random.randint 0 to 100. Now we can use the test score variable for our evaluation. So if test score greater or equal to 90, print A. If test score greater or equal to 80, print B. If test score greater or equal to 70, print C. If test score greater or equal to 60, print D, else print F. And we got a result B. Now to confirm if our evaluation was correct, let's print out the variable test score, which is 81. which falls into a B.